What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Purple Yellow and today I'll be talking about the transformation in Dragon Ball franchise. Today I'll be ranking the transformation in Dragon Ball Z franchise. You guys might not know, I'm a very huge fan of Dragon Ball. I watch most of the Dragon Ball series already and the movies as well. And I've been playing a lot of Dragon Ball games for the past few years. And I might upload some of the content for you guys to watch it as well, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get straight into it. Alright, the first transformation I'll be talking about is the Ozaru transformation. I personally rank it at a B tier, as when I first saw the Ozaru transformation, it kinda like reminds me of King Kong. Sorry, but it kinda reminds me of King Kong. Just that it's in the anime version and it was a transformation of the Saiyans. When I first saw this, I was like, okay, but I wasn't a pretty huge fan of it. But overall, this transformation was awesome, and it requires moonlight, I guess, or like there's full moon or something, I forget already, to be able to transform into this Ozaru form. So I kinda like it, like the way they thought about how to go about transforming into a Ozaru. Since we are talking about the Ozaru, let's move on to the Golden Ozaru, I would say, before the Super Saiyan 4 emerges. I'll put it at A tier just because of the color. I'm sorry, but the color of this Ozaru form is way cooler, and even though it holds the kind of the same purpose, but during the franchise, when I saw the golden aura of the Ozaru, the golden color of the Ozaru, not the aura, sorry, my bad. When the golden color was emerging from this Ozaru, it was just more impactful than the normal Ozaru, as the normal Ozaru reminds me of the King Kong, like I said. Alright, next let's move on to Super Saiyan 4, I guess, since we are talking about the Ozaru form. Super Saiyan 4 is like a burst through of the Golden Ozaru, just that it has consciousness of what he's doing. I guess if I'm wrong, please don't hate on me. I actually forget GT series already. It's been long since I watched the GT series, but when I first saw this transformation, I was like, bam! Awesome. The hair, how the face of the Super Saiyan 4 looked, how it has the Saiyan tail as well, and overall the art of the Super Saiyan 4 just had an impact on me. So I will put Super Saiyan 4 at the S tier. Alright, next let's talk about Buff Trunks. Buff Trunks, for me personally, I rank it as C because I actually don't like Buff Trunks. Not actually hating on it, just I don't like the way they made it. Its purpose is its power and strength grew, but its speed and agility dropped by a lot. I don't like it because of its cons. For me, I'm like, I like it balanced instead of like one-sided towards like maybe like speed, agility, and it has no power. No, I like it balanced. It has speed, agility, balanced power at the same time, so it can do more stuff for me personally. Next is the Vegeta. I rank the Vegeta and the Trunks at the same place because I don't find them any different. But overall, I don't hate on them, but they just don't impact me the same way as the others. Next, let's talk about Mystic Gohan, or people will say Ultimate Gohan. I'll rank it at B because I saw its purpose and it pulls out the full potential of a Saiyan before they emerges as a Super Saiyan. So like it reaches the max potential unleash the full potential already. It's like a unlock secret hidden power in you. Not everybody has done it. Gohan has done it as he's trained under the who's that? The Supreme Kai. Yeah, Supreme Kai. So I was like, oh, that then it was quite cool, but the art of it wasn't that great because you can't tell all the time. You can't really tell if he already has emerged to the Ultimate Gohan or not, unless like the anime shows the effect of it. No. So personally, I will rank it at a B tier. Next, let's talk about Kaioken. Kaioken is an A tier for me. I like Kaioken. Its purpose was to unleash his like multiplier of its power, but at the same time it has its agility and strength. Like I said at the beginning, I like it balanced, but when I first saw this and how the purpose was, I find it quite cool, but at the same time there are cons to it as well. But because after using it, you won't be able to control your muscles like normal, so you have to have sufficient rest in order to get back into the original shape that you are in. But I like how the Dragon Ball franchise has do it revolving around Kaioken. So Kaioken is a plus for me, and it's more cooler with the red aura and how the colorway was like. So yeah, I like it. Next, let's talk about let me see here. Let's talk about, well, let's just go from the list, right? Alright, let's talk about the Super Saiyan Blue. I'll rank Super Saiyan Blue at A because firstly, I like the color as well, and I like how when it first emerged in the anime, it was they made it so detailed, so awesome, how everything was so nice, and they didn't complicate us with the SSJ, SSG, something like that. I can't remember top of my mind right now. They just simply call it Super Saiyan Blue, and we know what is a Super Saiyan Blue. It's like a god form basically for the Saiyans. I liked it, but I'm just not on the side where it looks almost the same as a Super Saiyan or a Super Saiyan. I wouldn't say Super Saiyan 2, more like a Super Saiyan, just that it's in different colors. It impacted me, but it didn't impact as much as Super Saiyan 4. Like there's nothing very unique towards it, other than the color and the aura that was surrounding Goku and Vegeta when they first transformed. So overall, I'll put it at A. So means that I liked it more than the others. The next will be Rose. Rose is a S tier definitely for me. I'm biased for this because I personally like pink color, and when this first was shown in the Zamasu arc, I would say, it was awesome. Pure awesome. How it emerged from the Goku Black and how the aura was so defined, and it really made a really good impact on me. You guys might say that, but it looks the same like Blue and Super Saiyan. I thought you don't like the way they use it. It's just not that kind. For Rose, is not just the color, but how badass it looked on him. And it was Goku in a evil version, I would say. The good Goku is cool, but when I saw Goku Black, it's like, oh my god, it's way cooler. Even though we got Reddits, but nah, we are not gonna talk about Reddits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Next, let's talk about Broly, shall we? Broly, yeah. Since we only have two Broly transformations, for this Broly, I'll put it S tier. When I first saw him compared to the old Broly, I would say this Broly looks cooler, and I like his storyline behind how he became Broly and how they fought during the Dragon Ball Broly movie, Super Broly. And when I first saw him, he looked more badass than when he transformed, which is this form right here. Yeah, I like his original form more than original state. I would say more than his this full power raging or whatever you guys want to call it. I'll put it at A since it's a unique transformation that we don't usually see other than we saw Kale in the Tournament of Power and the old Broly that wasn't really that cool for me. You guys might hate on me for saying that, but personally, if you were to compare the old Broly towards this Broly, I'm biased towards this Broly. This Broly looks more cooler, and the way the artists drew them and how they were designed and how they were animated in the movie was just pure awesome. I would say awesome. If you guys haven't watched Dragon Ball Super, please go and watch. It's really nice, and you guys will like it if you're a Dragon Ball fan. Alright, next let's talk about Rage Trunks or whatever Trunks you want to call this. I don't like it. Flat, I don't like it. When this emerged in the Zamasu arc, I was sad like because he was the ending for the arc, like how he ended Zamasu life and stuff. I just don't like his transformation. I don't find any transformation, any super cool towards this transformation. Trunks fan out there, please don't hate on me because this is just my opinion. When I first saw this, I was like, nah man, it was so, because at first my assumption was that Goku and Vegeta would defeat Zamasu and Goku Black basically. They are the heroes to defeat them, but the conclusion wasn't it. It was Trunks that defeated Zamasu and Goku Black. If you guys haven't watched the Zamasu arc, please go and watch it as well. It's freaking awesome. Just maybe the ending is not how you expect it to be, I would say, because the ending clearly wasn't what I was expecting. But when I first saw this, it was just I just went like, no, this just gave me a nana. I would say like no. So if you guys have other opinion about how I rank this, please let me know. And I would like to hear your guys' opinion as well. You know. Next, let's talk about. Let's see. SSJ, I guess SSJ. Let's just go up the list, alright? The transformation. First will be SSJ. I picked SSJ even though this SSJ was the Dragon Ball Super movie for this circle, but bring all the way back to the first saga arc, the Namek saga arc, where Goku first transformed into a Super Saiyan. That scene is legendary. It's not just awesome, it's legendary. It's the first time we ever saw something different. So I put Super Saiyan at S tier because of how it emerged as Super Saiyan from the very beginning, not throughout the series. It's because of the beginning. That's why I'm ranking Super Saiyan at the top. Super Saiyan 2. Personally, I'm a huge fan of Super Saiyan 2. When I saw Gohan against Cell, when Gohan emerged as Super Saiyan 2, I was like, frick yes, like oh my god, it's literally like godly at that point of time. I rank this as well because of how it emerged as a Super Saiyan 2 during the Cell arc. It's just, for me, it's just pure awesome. Nothing to hate against like the other transformation, but Super Saiyan 2 is something I've always looked at and be like, this is cool. Next is Super Saiyan 3. I am not a very huge fan of Super Saiyan 3 But when I first saw Super Saiyan 3, it was during the Buu arc where Goku when he was in the Goku Angel, in order to, I would say, fight for time, he went Super Saiyan 3, ascend past the Super Saiyan. When I first saw it, at that time it was legendary, but as the series moved on, Super Saiyan 3 just kind of gave me a downhill kind of feeling instead of being at an A tier for me. I'll rank him at A tier if he was much more frequently transformed in the series, I would say, for me. So I'll rank SSJ 3 at B tier. Next would be Super Saiyan God. Oh golly. I can't decide. Let's just. There's a lot of S tier because I'm kind of biased towards my personal feeling. I would say A tier lah for this. I'm sorry, because I like how he was being introduced in the series and how he attained this power and he managed to make it his own. But when Vegeta emerged as a Super Saiyan God, I find that part more cooler. That's why I'm ranking him at A. If it had more meaning to this transformation, I'll rank it as, even though it takes less stamina to become blue and all, but it just need that a little bit more push for me to put him at S. But as of right now, he's still an A for me. Next, let's talk about Kaioken. Blue plus Kaioken. I'm ranking it at B. I'm sorry. I like the original Kaioken, but I do not like this Kaioken plus Blue. Even though when we were first introduced in the Hit Saga, I would guess Universe 6, when Goku and Hit got their battle in the arena to see like which universe is stronger, yada yada yada. When I first saw this, I was like, okay, it's cool, but as it goes on, I find that being in Blue, it's almost the same as being in Kaioken plus Blue, just that maybe his energy or like his power level went up by a few more notches. So I would say I would like I prefer the original Kaioken over the Kaioken Blue. Next will be Evolution Vegeta. Same as Kaioken Blue, I would say, just that when I saw this, I was like, cool, but like I said, it doesn't have enough screen time. I wouldn't say screen time. It doesn't really do much compared to Blue. It's just he has more control of his power, just like, or like his power level increased like Kaioken Blue like this. I would say I like the colorway. It's the blue became more sharper and more nicer, and the aura surrounding him was cool, but I don't really like it. So I'll rank him at B. Next is the Omen. I like Omen compared to Ultra Instinct. Omen is up there. When Goku came out in this Omen, I was like, dang, that's awesome. You've never seen anybody done it before, and it's godly, yeah. Like the aura surrounding him is godly, and how he manages to progress as he keeps transforming into this Omen, I like it. Compare this to Master Ultra Instinct. This he was learning while fighting at the same time, which I kind of like it more. Last but not least is Master Ultra Instinct. Master Ultra Instinct, I'll downgrade him instead of putting him on par because of how strong it was. Like, it was just really unstoppable. But even though Jiren was like almost on the same level as him, but I do not like the way they project it. It might sound that I'm biased or whatever here, but Master Ultra Instinct was awesome, but in the series itself, I didn't find any cool because of how the ending was. When he was in Omen, he just lost his stamina, but when he became Mastered Ultra Instinct, before the final scene where Jiren almost eliminated him, he suddenly just went like he was super in pain. I know it's because of limit breaking the power of gods that a Saiyan can't ascend that direction yet, but I just don't like how they made it so awesome. And then when it was like nearing the end of the Tournament of Power, Goku didn't manage to control it and just was in pain. Whereas when he was in the Dragon Ball Hero, that few episodes where we were shown Master Ultra Instinct, I find that more cool. And I think 2 episodes ago or 1 episode ago, we managed to saw the Omen of Ultra Instinct, which I find it more cooler compared to the mastered one. So yeah, I would say overall this would be let's not just change anything right here, right? I guess this is so-called my final tier list for this Dragon Ball franchise transformation for right now. Maybe in the near future we might see more, but as of right now, this is the tier list for me. And if you guys have any questions or whatever, you can hit down the comment below. I will answer them as much as possible. I'll try to build up this community, and I hope you guys like this video. Don't remember to subscribe, and I'll post more content for you guys. And peace out.